Drew Brees is going to go down as one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play and is a for sure Hall of Famer. Brees currently holds a bunch of NFL records, those including career passing yards, career completions, career completion percentage, most consecutive games with a touchdown pass, most completions in a season, and most 5,000-yard passing seasons. He's made 12 Pro Bowls, been named a first-team All-Pro, won Offensive Player of the Year twice, and won a Super Bowl while winning Super Bowl MVP in 2010 with the New Orleans Saints. Brees is an absolute stud, and there's no doubt about it. But back in the 2001 NFL Draft, he didn't hear his name called until the first pick of the second round, when he was selected 32nd overall by the San Diego Chargers. The Purdue product was overlooked 31 times in the draft, and this is how those players drafted before Brees ended up panning out. If you plan on going to any events coming up, make sure you use SeatGeek to purchase your tickets. SeatGeek makes ticket buying easy by giving you a 1 to 10 score and even gives you a view of your seat.
You can use our code JDP at checkout to get $20 off your first purchase. Again, make sure to use SeatGeek when buying tickets and use code JDP at checkout for $20 off your first purchase. Let's get right back to the video.
The first pick of the draft was held by the Atlanta Falcons, who selected Virginia Tech quarterback Michael Vick. Vick certainly didn't have a bad career and ended up making 4 Pro Bowls in his time in the league. He currently owns NFL records for career yards per carry, most yards by a quarterback in a season, and most yards by a quarterback in a career. However, Vick did run into some issues off the field when he was arrested for dogfighting in 2007. He did eventually return to the league and have some success with the Jets, but it would be silly to think he's even close to the same level as Brees. The Arizona Cardinals selected Texas guard Leonard Davis 2nd overall. Davis did have a respectable career, making 3 Pro Bowls, but those were all with the Cowboys following his departure from the Cardinals. The Cardinals probably would have used Brees instead of rolling with Jake Plummer and Josh McCown for the foreseeable future. Florida defensive tackle Gerald Warren went 3rd to the Cleveland Browns. Warren only stayed in Cleveland until 2004, and his career ended in 2011 with the Patriots. The Browns probably could have avoided their QB struggles if they took Brees. The Cincinnati Bengals selected Missouri defensive end Justin Smith 4th overall. Smith made 5 Pro Bowls and was named first-team All-Pro twice. He most recently played with the 49ers in 2014 and had a pretty respectable career. Brees is generational talent most would wish to have, but the Bengals were set with John Kitna and Carson Palmer soon after. The San Diego Chargers selected Brees, but they also owned the 5th pick in the draft. They selected TCU running back and current Hall of Famer Ladainian Tomlinson. Not only did the Chargers still get Brees, but they also got one of the best running backs to ever play. Tomlinson made 5 Pro Bowls, was named first-team All-Pro 3 times, and even won an MVP. He currently owns NFL records for most rushing touchdowns in a season and touchdowns from scrimmage in a season. I would say LT is the best player on this list, taken before Brees. Georgia defensive tackle Richard Seymour went 6th to the New England Patriots. Seymour made 7 Pro Bowls, was a 3-time first-team All-Pro, and won 3 Super Bowls with the team. Seymour was a beast, and it's safe to say that the Patriots didn't need a quarterback of their own. The San Francisco 49ers own the 7th pick, where they selected California defensive end Andre Carter. Carter made 1 Pro Bowl and currently is the defensive line coach for the Jets. Not a bust, but it's safe to say that Brees would have been more ideal. The Chicago Bears had the 8th pick, where they took Michigan wide receiver David Terrell. He was a bust, plain and simple. Played with the Bears until 2004, and his career ended just a year later. The Bears probably could have fixed their quarterback struggles. NC State wide receiver Corin Robinson went 9th to the Seattle Seahawks. He did end up making a Pro Bowl and was named first-team All-Pro as a returnman. Brees became the better player for sure, but the Seahawks had Tim Hasselbeck and then lucked into a different former NC State player named Russell Wilson. FSU defensive end Jamal Reynolds went 10th to the Green Bay Packers. Reynolds was out of the league by 2003. That being said, the Packers had Brett Favre and went right to Aaron Rodgers after. They weren't exactly a quarterback-needy team. Miami linebacker Dan Morgan went 11th to the Carolina Panthers. Morgan had a Pro Bowl and made a first-team All-Pro before retiring in 2007. He currently serves as Director of Player Personnel for the Bills. The St. Louis Rams selected Miami defensive end Damian Lewis 12th. Lewis stopped playing for the Rams in 2005 and eventually was out of the league in 2010. The Jacksonville Jaguars selected Georgia defensive tackle Marcus Stroud at 13. Stroud made 3 Pro Bowls and ended up playing till 2010 and had a pretty respectable career. Kenyatta Walker, Florida offensive tackle, went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 14th overall. He stopped playing in 2006, but he did win a Super Bowl before retiring. The Washington Redskins selected Clemson wide receiver Rod Gardner 15th. He stopped playing in 2006 after leaving Washington in 2004. As a Redskins fan, having a quarterback like Drew Brees probably would have changed my entire childhood sports misery. My favorite NFL player of all time went 16th to the New York Jets. Miami wide receiver Santana Moss made a Pro Bowl and was named first team All-Pro, and he retired in 2014 with the Washington Redskins. The Seattle Seahawks took Michigan guard Steve Hutchinson 17th overall. Hutchinson made 7 Pro Bowls and was named first team All-Pro 5 times. A great pick to say the least. The Detroit Lions selected Michigan offensive tackle Jeff Backus 18th overall. He was a contributor for the team and in the league and eventually retired in 2012. The Pittsburgh Steelers selected a 19th overall Jim when they took Texas defensive tackle Casey Hampton. Hampton won 2 Super Bowls and made 5 Pro Bowls before retiring in 2012 as a Steeler. Adam Archuleta, an Arizona State strong safety, went 20th to the St. Louis Rams. He was with the Rams until 2005 and retired in 2007. The Buffalo Bills took Ohio State cornerback Nate Clemens 21st. Clemens had somewhat of a successful career and ended up making a Pro Bowl before retiring in 2012. Syracuse cornerback Will Allen was taken by the Giants at 22. Allen played for the New York Giants until 2005 and finished his career in 2012 with the Patriots. Ole Miss running back Deuce McAllister was selected 23rd overall by the New Orleans Saints. McAllister made 2 Pro Bowls and won a Super Bowl thanks to then quarterback Drew Brees. The Saints didn't take Brees in the draft, but, I think it all kind of worked out in the end. The Denver Broncos selected Minnesota cornerback Willie Middlebrooks 24th. He was out of the league by 2006 and played in the CFL before being forced to retire due to a serious neck injury. UCLA wide receiver Freddie Mitchell was taken by the Philadelphia Eagles 25th overall. Mitchell was out of the league by 2004. The Miami Dolphins selected Wisconsin cornerback Jamal Fletcher with the 26th pick. Fletcher was out of Miami by 2003 and retired in 2009 as a Bengal. Wisconsin running back Michael Bennett went 27th to the Minnesota Vikings. No, not that Michael Bennett that you're probably thinking of. This Michael Bennett made 1 Pro Bowl and left football in 2010 with the Raiders. The Oakland Raiders selected FSU safety Derrick Gibson with the 28th pick. He finished his career in 2006 with the Raiders. Ohio State defensive tackle Ryan Pickett went to the St. Louis Rams with the 29th pick. Pickett won a Super Bowl and played a role in the league until 2014. Aside from LT, the second best player taken before Brees was at the 30th pick when the Indianapolis Colts took Miami wide receiver Reggie Wayne. Wayne played with Peyton Manning and won a Super Bowl, made 6 Pro Bowls, and was named a first-team All-Pro. Just an absolute home run of a pick by the Colts. The final pick before Brees was Arizona State University tight end Todd Heap, going to the Baltimore Ravens at 31. Heap made 2 Pro Bowls and was a good player in the league before retiring in 2012 with the Cardinals. It is also worth noting that in 2001, the Houston Texans weren't even a team yet, which is why the 32nd overall pick was in the second. It led to Brees signing with the New Orleans Saints, and the rest is history. Brees is an all-time great, and he would have shown promise with any of these squads. But now those teams are stuck asking the question, what if? Thank you guys so much for all the recent support on all of our videos. I just want to let you guys know that we have finally established a schedule for the channel. We will be posting a video every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. So once again, just thank you guys so much. I mean, the support has just been so overwhelming. We've been doing good. We've been growing a lot as of late, and I just wanted to go ahead and say thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment down below what you guys want to see next, if there's any players you want to see a video like this for, or just in general if there's something you want us to talk about. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. My name is Jackson.
And my name is Darren, and this is J&D Productions. So if you don't already know what type of videos we basically make videos revolving around sports. We eventually want to work to make this our full-time job, and we're working really hard currently to make great content for you guys.
And if there's anything you can do to help us, please share this video. Tell your friends about it, tell your family about it. Make sure you go share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any of those above. Just media. Go help us grow. We're just trying to grow this channel. We're trying to make better content, and we really appreciate it if you help get the word out about our channel.
And if you guys want to help us out any more than you already have by sharing and watching this video, please go ahead and click that link down in the description for Patreon. If you guys don't know what a Patreon is, it helps us make better content for you guys. And that is strictly what it's for. We don't want to take your money. We don't want to steal your money. We just want to make better content for you guys. We're 2 broke college students, and we're just trying to make this our full-time gig. So if you have the generosity in your hearts to help us out a little bit more, please click that link down in the description.
But again, if you don't have the money, don't worry about it. We don't have money either. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go share this video as much as you possibly can. Help us get our name out there. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.